Hey there guys, I hope that you guys have a great Halloween. I just want to say I'm wearing a little Halloween bat headband, but I just want to wish everyone a happy Halloween, happy safe Halloween, and I hope that you're, healthy throughout this time, especially with what's going around right now. It's important to stay healthy, so want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. So without further ado, let's talk about disappointments. And this month's disappointments actually are very small, pretty surprising. First one is the Revlon Colorstay foundation, and I wish I loved this as much as everyone else does. I don't know, I got this over the summer, and I got the ivory one, and this is the combination oily skin, because that's what I have. And I applied it this week, and I was just not liking it. It was bad. First of all, it's really thick. It gives good coverage, but I personally don't like that. Like, I like good coverage, but I don't like to look like I have tons of foundation on. And that's what kind of this does. I don't know. It's just my personal preference. I don't like to look like I have tons of foundation. But I'll give it another shot. Also, I feel like ivory is not the right shade for me. Although I tried like a bunch of shades when I bought this. I don't know. Maybe I'm darker now. I don't know. I'm just not liking this, but I'll give it another shot. I just feel like when it applies, it goes on really thick. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Revlon Colorstay? Do you guys love it? Do you hate it? Right now, I have kind of feelings. The other disappointment is Lush's Porridge Soap. I got this soap earlier this summer, and, that was a dumb idea. I love the smell of the Porridge Soap, and this is what it looks like. It's a smaller bar now because I cut it up, but it has all of this stuff all over it, all this porridge, and I feel like when I take a shower with this soap, I hate it. This is why I stopped using it. This is why now it's a disappointment, because I'm using it again, just to get rid of it. And it's like, the whole point of taking a shower is so you feel clean, This makes me feel like really dirty, because all this stuff that it's like on my fingers now, comes off on you, comes off on the bathtub, the shower, wherever you are. It's everywhere. And you're supposed to use like a strainer when you use this soap. But it's like, who wants to use a strainer when they're taking like a shower? Like, I know people do that and they have that little thing to catch like hair and other stuff, but that's gross. And I think like Lush is overrated, it's overhyped, it's expensive, and I'd rather just support a smaller business than Lush. And so that is it. I'm never buying anything else from Lush. Maybe it's just not the best soap to try out, but I can't reason $10 for a bar of soap. And anyways, now let's talk about favorites. And I want to thank a subscriber of mine. I'm being lazy, so I'm not actually going to look up your name right now, but I'll put it in the video. Thank you so much for recommending Mederma. When you first said this on a comment, I had no idea what you were talking about, and then I went to Walmart and I found Mederma, and I was like, oh, this thing. This is for reducing the appearance of scars, and I burnt myself a while back, I don't know, like last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's healing up. But I hate scars, like everyone does, but I have a personal history with scars. I have one on my face, so, you guys can probably see it. I really don't care, but, I mean, like, I have history with scars. So, Mederma, thank you so much for recommending it. It was $20, which is a lot, but, it says that one tube is good for 3 months, and it reduces the appearance of old and new scars. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but thank you so much for recommending this. You are a lifesaver. Another thing that I've been liking lately is the Abreva. Okay, cold sores, I get them, and some people are like, ew, cold sores. Okay, 1 in 5 people get cold sores all the time, so it's really not that big of a deal. It doesn't mean that you have herpes. It's a type of herpes. It's type 1. I don't have herpes, but it's like the virus is like type 1 of herpes from what I understand. So anyways, before, someone's like, oh my god, you got herpes, I just wanted to clear that out. Abreva, it works great. It really helps to heal and reduce the time that you have cold sores. And I kid you not, that this thing is expensive, but it works. It works its miracles on me, and I'm very thankful. Another thing that I've been liking lately is these tweezers, and my mom's obsessed with tweezers and like little like cuticle scissors, and she buys tweezers all the freaking time. Like, I just find them around the house and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just take this one. This is an LA Cross tweezer, and it's 2-in-1. That's why I really like it. And I've been using this for months, and I love it. I used to just use a slanted one, but then I would get really frustrated that I couldn't get like certain hairs when I was tweezing. So I wanted to get one like this. And then when my mom bought this one, 2-in-1, I was like, heck yeah, I'm snatching this. So I love this tweezer just because it's so easy to just kind of like flip between, you know, each set. Alright, so another thing that I've been loving, and not just because of the brand name, I use this all the time. It is my highlighter of choice, and that is MAC's Vanilla Pigment. And I bought this, and when I first bought it, I was kind of disappointed because it's so expensive. And I don't recommend anyone go out there and buy like pigments unless you plan to use them all the time, because it's just a waste of money if you think about it. Like $20 for a pigment, unless you're going to use that a lot, like it's really just wasteful, in my opinion. So I got the MAC Vanilla Pigment, and I was like, oh man, I wasted so much money. But then I realized it is very, just like everyone says, you can use it in just about everything. So I do use this as a moisturizer, so, with my moisturizer actually. But I would not recommend just MAC. So if I ever finish this one, I'm probably going to consider a cheaper alternative. But I love MAC's Vanilla Pigment as my highlighter. Another thing that I have been liking lately is the e.l.f. Liquid Shadow. And this is in Sexy Silver. And it's actually one of their new products. It's $1, and it's a great base, especially for like shadows that you currently own, but they kind of suck. You know what I'm talking about? Like they don't have really good color payoff, but you're still trying to use them. Like I would recommend getting a good base because that really helps your eyeshadow. I know this is like, well, I don't want to, you know, get a base for my sucky eyeshadows. But you know, if you just want to use some of the stuff that you own, you know, this is a good idea. So I've been using this because I have this quad from Rimmel, and the black shadow on there is not very good. Doesn't have good color payoff. So this really helps to liven it up, and I really like it actually. I like all of these as bases. They're only $1. I think they're worth a try. So that is my disappointments and favorites, and I've been chatting it up here, talking a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts on this foundation are, and just in general about any of the products that I talk about. I love to talk to you guys. So yep, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.